Welcome to this College Ultimate Team Challenge presented by EA Sports College Football. As always, if you want to check what goals you're going after, just go to the pause menu. In this challenge, you'll be facing the Hawaii Rainbow Warriors. Take it away, broadcast team.
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. From the gun, the ground game. Brought down at the 39 after a pickup of 10. It'll be a first down.
Listen, I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Using that running game to plunge and forward. He's got 4 down to the 35. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass. It's Montana. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Get the big-time receiver involved early in the game. That's a huge key for this offense, no matter who they're playing against. But you can see, with his size, with his ability after the catch, this guy is a weapon, and he's putting this defense on alert early.
The Gators getting set on 1st and 10. They'll throw it from the red zone. It's complete. And he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Gators!
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And the extra point was good to finish things off. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. So Hawaii's offense has the ball for the first time. This offense is stuck way back in its own end of the field. Leaves it with the back. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it.
And that's exactly what you want to do as a defense, man. You want to get penetration and not let that tank get downhill. Because when he gets downhill at that weight and that size, it could be a problem.
Turning it on. They finally get to him. And what a play there to pick up the first down. Pass completion, move the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Rainbow Warriors with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Looking to throw, it's Daniels. And the pressure gets there. And down he goes at the 18.
And it's such an advantage for this defense to have an outside linebacker like that can rush the passer because they can set the edge. They can get off the ball, and they're just way too fast for tight ends or for offensive tackles to get out and block them.
As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. And he's feeling the heat, and he will go down. Final play of the first quarter, and not the way he wanted to end it. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game as we open the second quarter. And the Rainbow Warriors will try to pin them back with the punt. Looks as if they might have a little something going on that drive, but they'll have to kick it. And the punt team able to smack him to the ground. The Gators sending the offense back to work. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Last drive went for 6. We'll see if they can do it again. Caught behind the line. It's Alexander. And he is showing it all and finding ways to pick up yards. He's down to the 28. And the Gators with a 2nd and short to keep this drive moving. Snagged in the middle. It's dumped. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the first down. Leaves it with the back. You'll take 4 yards on first down every time, 2nd and 6. The Gators will hustle to the line. Pulls and fires complete. And he'll take it in and house it. Touchdown, Florida!
And this receiver is on fire. He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his 2nd touchdown of the game.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. 90 yards in front of them as they start the drive at their own 10. Dropping back, it's Daniels. And down he goes back at the 3.
Well, I think one of the biggest reasons why this team is finding themselves in a hole here in the first half is this has been a sack party. They can't keep the defense off of their quarterback. They haven't been able to get the ball deep down the field, throwing it with the consistency they want because they can't keep their quarterback standing up straight.
They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground cover to pick up the first. From the gun, the running back has it. Got the first down and more. Inside the 25, stopped at the 24. Clock will stop to move the chains. Looking downfield on first down. Picked off. What a play to set him up. And he'll be brought down, and that's how we'll end the first half. The Gators will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. They'll start this drive going to the air. And the heat will get home, and the quarterback goes down at the 17. He was lurking, waiting for his opportunity, and like a gator in the swamp, he went into the roll and got that quarterback.
They did, and I tell you what, when you want to be dominant in this league, if Florida wants to get back to being a dominant team, it's got to be guys like this in the trenches dominating football games.
Guys, this offense is already reeling down multiple possessions. Really need to cash in on this drive. He lost it high and deep down the left side. And trying to put points on the board on third down. Now they're staring at fourth down. The Rainbow Warriors will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. Makes the catch right at the 50. Found a little running room on that one. Picked up some nice blocks before he's run out of bounds. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect him.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice this week in the film room because they have gone out everybody right now on the same page.
From the 22 on 1st and 10. Looking for a man. It's Montana. Grabbed in the middle. It's Tate. Quick timeout by the defense here, trying to make sure everyone has the same call.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Can hang on in the end zone, and that one is going to drive him crazy when he watches it. It'll be 3rd down. Quarterback making checks. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. Bought a little time, lets it go. Grab near the marker, it's dealt. Defense makes a stop, but the chains move, and it's 1st and goal from the 8. How valuable is a tight end in the red area? Now they're set up with a 1st and goal.
I love it. Find the big fella down in the red area. Big target, works the middle.
He's going for the goal line. Touchdown, Gator! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone. Ready to try the point after. And the extra point is true, and the lead balloons to 21. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they finish things off with an 8-yard toss for the score. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone. It's Davis. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out of the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. The Hawaii offense returns to the field. We'll see if they can be a little more productive this time around. A 3-and-out the last time they had the ball. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Back to the ground with the running back. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And after your defense just went out there and gave up a touchdown and let them build the lead more, you really need to come out with this drive and answer. And the running game is not it. They were ready for that. Gonna have to create some explosive plays through the passing game.
Finds his man. It's Thompson. He won't get there. It'll bring up 4th down. And the Rainbow Warriors will line up to punt it away. Makes the catch at the 45. Makes the tackle, really strong, disciplined job, and now we have 1 period to play. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. This has been utter domination through 3 quarters, and the stats will back that up. Now just about ready to snap it to start the 4th. Wide receiver going in motion. And that is incomplete.
And how about this offense? They're not worried about the clock. They're not worried about the score. They're not worried about early and down. Still trying to execute their offense. Still trying to make big plays. And they've had a great day so far.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And that's a good stop for this defense. And listen, there hasn't been a lot of positive today, but let's finish this game strong. I think that'll be the message from the defensive coordinator. Can we get a stop? Can we get them off the field? I know lots went wrong, but let's live in this moment and try to be great right here to end the game.
They get him down, but this offense is set up 1st and goal from the 9. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. He's got it and still on his feet. And he'll run it into the end zone. Touchdown, Florida! Another touchdown for this guy, and he's starting to get in a groove the way Terry Dean did when he set the single-game record with 7 touchdowns.
Another one. I mean, just putting up stats. This guy's finding the end zone, and he can do it all. Just showing it off left and right. When you play in such a physical league like the SEC, but you got a guy like this that can get an extra first down and really keep those chains moving and score big plays and big touchdowns, good luck stopping him.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Hawaii has it back as they send the offense onto the field. Not a lot to feel great about in this one, Jesse, but I'm sure they'll try to seek out some positives.
Well, this might be an opportunity, too, Reese, to go back when they watch this game. You just find the plays and the schemes that were working. There weren't a lot, obviously, David, but maybe an opportunity for the coaching staff to condense the playbook a little bit.
I was going to say, there's not a lot of good to go back to. That'd be a quick film session because there was more negatives than positives. But when you look at this week you got a week to figure it out, figure out what your offense is going to be moving forward.
Backing up on the first 2 plays, now to try to throw it and drive on 3rd down.
Well, at this point, you're still trying to throw stuff up against the blackboard and see if it sticks. You're down by a lot of points, so why not try it, right? And give the offense credit. You know, you're not just going to run the football. You're not just going to take a knee and go into the locker room with your tail between your legs. I like the fighting spirit, just not enough of that today.
He's taking a deep shot. It's dropped, and oh, what a tough way to end this drive. And they are stopped on 4th down. That decision will be questioned. This offense has it with really good field position. They'll keep it on the ground to keep this clock moving. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to be enough to put them in victory formation for the rest of this one.
And this is the part of the game where you could really see this guy take over, right? Like, you've got the lead, the big running back, he's physical.
Going for the goal line. And they're going to put another one into the end zone as they just keep piling points on the scoreboard.
Pure domination all game long for this offense. Whether they've been running the football, whether they've been throwing the football, critical down and distances, situationally all up and down the field. This defense has had no answer for these guys. What an impressive performance by the O.
Just when you think it's automatic, it's not. Extra point, no good. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. And good work by the coverage team to get the return man down on the ground. Opening play of this drive comes from the 12-yard line. He'll do it himself. Stopped in the backfield. He's going to lose 3 yards on the play. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. Back to throw, it's Daniels. All bottled up, and now the ball is free. And not much else could go wrong. A defensive touchdown as they keep piling it on.
And the defense right now flying around, getting to the ball carrier, knocking the ball loose, running into the end zone, jumping on it for a touchdown.
They'll line up to go for 2. He's into the end zone from the 2 and extends the lead. The scoop and score. What a lift it can give to the defense. Not content to get the ball. They wanted to do something with it, and they did. Fielded in the end zone, it's Davis. And the returner goes down.
I think that's one the kick returner is going to want to take back. That was a ball he probably should have let run through the end zone, give themselves better field position, but now they are way backed up.
Little touch pass to the receiver. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? And he is snowed under, sacked at the 7. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. That pass not close as he got drilled trying to deliver it, and it'll bring up 4th down. The Rainbow Warriors line up to punt it away. He gets it away from his own end zone. Looks it in at the 40. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the Oak. Great place to start for this offense. Making side adjustments here. To the air, it's Montana. A shot toward the end zone. And it was worth the gamble, but the long pass is incomplete.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns.
Oh, he's got some space. Headed to the end zone. And they're going to score again. Yet another touchdown as they just add to their total.
And they say play to the final whistle. This offense took it to heart. Scoring late, maybe they could have wasted the clock. They made no doubt about it. This one's over.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. He'll bring it out. It's Davis. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. And here we go. Final play of the game right here. Wants to throw on 1st down. A deep throw as the clock winds down. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.